All right, what's going on, everybody? Gaby Card Stacks here. Got a couple days worth of mail, a little bit behind. I think this is like Friday, Saturday, maybe some Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's get right to it. Don't know what's in here. Let's see what I'm buying. Let's see what I'm spending my money on. Oh, okay, so this is an interesting one to start out with. So I'm curious how this works. So I was watching Toy Story. We've been watching a lot of Disney Plus, a lot of Disney movies just on in the background with my son. I mean, he's not even 1 year old, so it's not like he's computing anything and pays attention. But me and my wife have been enjoying the movies. Got me nostalgic. We watched Toy Story was my favorite movie as a kid growing up. That was all my toys. That and like Ninja Turtles and Pokemon. Toy Story 2 was okay. Toy Story 3, I saw with one of my best friends, and we were crying at the end of it. We watched it again. I was tearing up. I'm like, you know what? I want to buy some Toy Story cards. I would love to get it graded. I saw these packs. It's a promo pack. I mean, heck, let's just open it up right now. I'm curious. It was $2, and it came from like an eBay or a Goodwill eBay type store. And I was like, you know what? If this has like cards in it, maybe that's cool. So I know it's going to come with stickers Rex. So this was a card I was going to buy anyways from ComC. I think they were like $1. So that's cool that I got it. And I might go in and buy some more. I would definitely look to try to grade it just because I've been buying graded cards. I know you've been seeing it on the channel lately, which I would have never thought. A year ago when, I really started getting in on YouTube, I was never buying slabs. Now I'm like, I like knowing the condition. And then for older cards especially, like this is 1995 promo Skybox, getting it as a PSA 9 or SGC, whatever. So I would actually look at that for grading just because I want it encapsulated. I want it to say 1995 Skybox Rex. So Rex, Slinky Dog, Buzz, and Woody were obviously the ones that I was looking for. That's a cool little scene there. Ham, nice. I don't hate that. So I don't know. I mean, oh, yes. Okay, this is great. Sorry, I skipped over the G.I. Joe part. But this is another one that I was going to buy, and I couldn't tell. It looks like that's part of the sky there. This is kind of cool. So I'm glad two of the cards that I was like thinking about buying raw and just buying from ComC, or these are like pop-ups or something. I would definitely buy another pack for $2. It came from like a Salvation Army or Goodwill. Salvation Army, Jacksonville, Alabama. So shout out Jacksonville State. I like these. I'm going to buy some more at $2 a piece. I think it was $1.99 free shipping. I think it makes sense. These were two cards that I wanted to get. I'd love to get them graded. I don't care what the grade is at this point. I just want it to say I just want them preserved in good condition. So cool. Toy Story cards right there. I'm going to put these off to the side, but I'm going to put these ones that I don't necessarily care about right there. So that was cool. I'm definitely buying some more. All right, next one. Aiden O'Connell Optic Shock. Been buying a couple of just the Optic Shocks, the pinks, the hollows of Aiden O'Connell. Been tracking the quarterback battle out in Las Vegas a little bit closer just because I'm kind of shocked that, I don't know, the prices of both Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew don't necessarily reflect, a starting caliber quarterback, I guess. I think they've got some decent pieces. Zeus, Zamir White, Brock Bowers, they drafted Michael Mayer, Devontae Adams. It's not a bad offense. I don't know what their offensive line looks like. Shout out Andrews Pete. He told me at a wedding, it was post-COVID. He said he wanted to sign with the Raiders after his Saints contract was up. Good friend from high school. Shout out Corona del Sol. Stuff's been super cheap, like $3 or $4 for an optic rated rookie, a potential starting quarterback. He did win a lot of games. I'm a Gardner Minshew guy. He's just a gamer. He is like your poor man's Tim Tebow. I like him a lot. So I did buy some nicer Gardner Minshew, but the optics, I just can't help myself. It's like $3, $4. A Prism Silver is like $20. Just makes sense to buy the optic. All right, here we go. Another optic hollow. I don't think I spent more than like $6 on a single Aiden O'Connell card, at least that I purchased on eBay. I did buy some what are they? Prism Silvers for like $8 to $10. So of course we'll look to try to get those graded. I would guess with like an SGC maybe. I don't know. Again, am I limiting value with SGC? Perhaps, but turnaround time a week. Maybe if both of them look good, I send the hollow to PSA, the shock to SGC. I don't know. I haven't really looked at SGC sales data, but I know it's just less desirable. I don't care, to be honest. I think it's fun, and I'm pro fun. Pat Tillman, I don't remember buying, this had to have been just a late delivery or something that just got shipped late, but Pat Tillman, I would love to get this in SGC slab. gold ice. These are non-numbered. I don't even know. It's probably from a mega box or something, but I really like that gold color match everything. Color match over everything for sure. Just a lot of, it's a cool looking card. That's really it. Oh, this is from Owen. OP Cards, I think is what all of his social media is. So I paid $56 bubble mailer with tracking for the stack. He had a stack sale. Shout out to Owen. He always just grinds value bins and his LCS, and he's always running sales. So appreciate that. $56. Here's what I got. Drew LR base. I'm just gonna send this to ComC. For some reason, I just messaged this in my Discord. I feel like NFL GMs have their evaluations on quarterbacks a year out before they're even drafted out. Before very early in their career. It just blows my mind how some of these quarterbacks have a down year in their final year and they're still heavily in the draft consideration. So Drew Allard, I think it was like 50 cents on ComC. Maybe the floor is like $2. So just makes sense. Not going to list it individually. Donovan Edwards, very controversial for me. Michigan fans love him. I get it. He's a big game guy, just super inconsistent, but steps up in all the big games. So take it for what it's worth. Nice color match though. I love the sapphire on those. This was a nice one here. Rocco Becht, 3 of 5. So that's jersey number. I paid $17 for this. I'm just a Rocco Becht guy. I hope they really do well. I've known about him since he was in high school. His quarterback's coach. I used to do graphics for a bunch of high school programs and just was going all across the country at that point. Wiregrass Ranch, I think, was the high school. He's in Leaf Trinity or Leaf Metal for like 2021. So it's in his actual Wiregrass Ranch jersey, which is kind of cool for the staff out there. I just buy Rocco Becht. I like Rocco Becht. First year as a redshirt freshman, he stepped in when Hunter Deckers got slammed for the gambling mishap. So jersey number right there. I like Rocco Becht, guy that I'm buying. A guy that has been spiking this offseason. He's on all the quarterback lists. I think this is an easy $20 card. It was listed for $10, I think. It probably comps about $12 to $15, but I'm patient enough to sell it for $20, make a couple bucks there. So Donovan Smith, don't love it with the Texas Tech jersey, transferred to Houston. Houston, I think, is going to be one of the worst teams in the Big 12 between them and BYU. ASU is down there as well, but ASU's got a little bit more talent, I would say, than those two. Reese Lachey, I think this was $10. Number 1 draft pick, number to 75. I went heavily on Alexander Sarr. He was the number 1 guy for the longest time. Shifted to Reese Lachey once the Hawks won the lottery. So I'm kind of buying a little bit more Reese Lachey. I think Summer League is a great time to capitalize. They're going to be watching. It's a hype machine. You saw what Taylor Horton, I mean, granted, that was 2020, 2021-ish. Taylor Horton Tucker. I feel like all those guys, that you just need one highlight reel play. Or maybe they don't even play in, I don't know. Maybe these guys don't play in Summer League. I don't remember if Wemby did. I couldn't care less really about the NBA, but I just like prospecting, and I'll gamble on one of the top 2 picks, so even if it is a down year. Pat Tillman, I kind of paid up for this. This was $5. You can probably get it on ComC for $3 to $4, but just wanted it in hand. We'll look to see if that's gradable. Along with the Donovan Edwards, it's probably about it. Although I see there's some junk up there in the corner. So probably not gradable, but I think you can't go wrong with like Pat Tillman. Not quite, a Tom Brady, but I definitely think that there's going to be a market for Pat Tillman. Matthew Sluka, one of my favorite buys. I love UNLV. Brutal schedule, though. You look at their schedule. I don't know what their over-under is, but I would certainly look to bet the over on it. I bet just about every single college football team over-under. That's my joy, I guess, is just learning all these players, researching the transfer portal, who's going where, what does the depth chart look like. That's always been my favorite thing for the last it's probably since I graduated college, when I just had more free time, I would say. So 2017, I try to bet almost every single over-under that I can, that I feel good about or have some knowledge in. So UNLV, Matthew Sluka to Ricky White. That was like $3 maybe. Dylan Gabriel, pink, nothing crazy here. I think this was like $1.50. I'm stocking up. I like buying his 2021 Bowman. It's unlicensed. I'm sure Oregon's got a uni combo that looks like this. These are all kind of piling up here. The Oklahoma jersey, I just couldn't be bothered with. I don't think there's a lot of value there, so it is what it is. Donovan Smith, Sapphire. We'll see if this is gradable as well. I'm just going to pluck it out right now. I think this was $1. I've not had any luck with Donovan Smith. See, there's a lot of bubbling on Sapphire. I don't know. Let me get a... I don't know why I got so quiet. I was just trying to focus. But yeah, so there's just all this bubbling on Sapphire. And I don't recall the Sapphires that I sent in. Maybe that's a dimple there, and that would just cancel out. Always, there's a print line there. Always harder to tell when I'm looking through my phone instead of looking over. But probably not grade work. I mean, maybe a 9, an easy 9 right there, but probably not a 10. So whatever. So that's everything from, and then a Jackson Dart base. I bought a ton of these on ComC for like 50 cents. Now the floor is like $2. So again, just another ComC card. I just counted it. I've got like 34 cards I'm sending to ComC. A couple Jujus. You've seen all these in the mail. So that's what I bought from Owen, $56. I like it. I think the Donovan Smith will do well. I think the Donovan Edwards will jump in price. Michigan fans are crazy. The Reese Shea should do well. Pat Tillman on price, send to ComC. So I got a plan for just about everything. So I like it. This is a Malachi Nelson, Armed and Dangerous auto, 5 of 5. What's his jersey number? 8? 8. I'm not huge on Boise State. I'm really not. And they're like the favorite to make the college football playoffs based off of the group of 5 ranking. Don't love their schedule, I don't think. I love Ashton Jeanty. I'm just not going to put my stock into a redshirt freshman quarterback. I don't know. But there were a ton of autos at $15. I think it was all the same seller, and they just had them all at $15. I was watching them all, and then every now and then I'll go see what has sold in my ended watch list, and all of them went. So kind of some FOMO. This one was at 17-ish, so like, you know what? I'll get a piece of Malachi Moore. Have I been saying Moore? Malachi Nelson. I get him mixed up with Alabama DB all the time. So not high on him, but again, if he's going to have the playoff hype, I'll buy it and give it a shot. I'll buy anything. I'll take a chance. I'm really not picky when it comes to just, I'm usually prepared if something big happens. So that's why I buy that. All right, Jameis Winston, red prism color match. I got this for like $2 or $3 on auctions. Was pretty surprised. I like Jameis Winston. I think I don't think he didn't get a fair shake, but I like the way he plays. I mean, 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions. I think his rookie or sophomore year, he's fun. He's good to have in the league. I think he's behind Deshaun Watson too, who knows what's going to happen there and just how that looks. It looks like an awful signing right now. So, $2, cool color match. I'll take it. All right, here is another auction win. Juju Watkins, McDonald's All-American Refractor. I paid $4.51 for this. Not bad. I'm buying any and all Juju Watkins. It's weird. A year ago and still even now though, I don't like buying the big hype people. I never was into buying Trevor Lawrence or Justin Herbert, Joey Burrow. I'm not into it. It's not for me. I like the prospecting side of things. I like doing the research, finding someone in the NFL. You're buying backups at that point. Juju Watkins is one of the first like real liquid players where I'm like, man, like I really believe that we're not even close to the peak. We're pretty close to a floor still. These are $4 for a refractor. I'm going to take the chance there, and if it's gradable, that would be fantastic. So Juju and some of the Bowman U stuff, but like Donovan Smith, like you poll the whole country who Donovan Smith is, they don't know. You know Donovan Smith if, one, you watch my videos, two, if you're in like this deep draft community. So that's the kind of stuff that I like. I like doing the research. I like learning. I like going a different way. I'd rather make $5 on a Rocco Beck card than $20 on Justin Herbert, for sure. All right, this is a little cool one. Adrian Peterson, Topps Chrome 2009. Copper refractor to $649. I don't know how much I paid for it. It had to have been pretty cheap. Been buying a ton of Topps Chrome lately. I don't know. Maybe a little bored with Bowman University, Leaf, and all those other products. I have everything that I need. And I think I've just been a little bored and wanting to buy some Topps Chrome. There's some surface stuff going on right there. Maybe a microfiber, but honestly, that's really the only thing I see. Centering looks decent-ish. I don't know. Probably not sending, though, to be honest. But nonetheless, and this is a tight card saver. There we go. Been buying, just the Hall of Fame stuff, the numbered stuff, just things that I enjoy. I was, 2009, so I was finishing the way my age and everything lines up. In 2009, I was, well, I guess it depends. In 2009, I was starting 10th grade. No. In 2001, I was ending first. So 2009, 2009, I was ending freshman year. I was starting 10th grade. Whatever the year was, 2010, I ended 10th grade. Kind of cool, not gonna lie. All right, this one I kind of overpaid for, but I was buying Hannah Hidalgo all day, every day. I just woke up one morning and I was like, Hannah Hidalgo is the play. So I think I paid close to like 40-ish, 50-ish, probably 50 to be honest. And I saw somebody, I think it was Shane, he messaged me and he was like, I just got a green auto from Mealy Pops for $60. I'm like, damn, I just paid damn near close to that for the 250. So looks fairly clean through the top loader. I'm not going to take it out right now just because I want to wrap this up. Been yapping for some time. So Hannah Hidalgo, though, big buy for me. All right, and last one here, Antoine Hill Jr. There we go. This is a 1 of 1. And I don't remember where he's from. Someone actually just reached out and messaged me about him. He just committed to Memphis. He's from Georgia. Maybe he's from Florida. I'm pretty positive he's from Georgia. Georgia's been producing some dogs, and is Leaf headquartered in Georgia? Because I feel like they get a ton of kids out of the Georgia scene, but I'm pretty sure that's where he's from, and he just committed to Memphis. I'm very high on Memphis. Memphis has a very tough game. Maybe it's not OK State, is it? I think they play Tulane, and I don't remember who they have, but they have a pretty. Oh, they play Florida State like week 3. That's a tough game. That could hurt their college football playoff chances for sure. I think they might have somebody else. I don't remember, but someone tough towards the end of the season. I'm like, I don't love it, especially compared to a Liberty schedule. But 1 of 1, I think I paid $1 plus like $4 or $5 shipping. Just thought it was worth it. This is a long hold. Send it to ComC, listed for 10, 15, 20 bucks, probably closer to 20. Just gonna hold it. I like Memphis. I like what they're building, their offense that they've had. So pretty solid mail day. Hopefully you learned something. I'm very excited about these Toy Story packs. You're going to be seeing more whether you like it or not. And let's just run right through it. So Antoine Hill 101, Hannah Hidalgo, low refractor. I love this card. Love the color match. I just bought a Marcus Mariota blue prism as well. Same draft class and everything. Just dark. That was like 50 cents. That was $1. $10 on the Donovan. Thought that was a really good price. Pat Tillman silver. Send to ComC if it's not gradable. Donovan. Love Sapphire, and anytime you get a Sapphire color match, chef's kiss. Drew Allar, nice little Adrian Peterson there. 2009 has great photography, but such an old, outdated like design on it. That just looks so bad. $4, Juju refractor. That was like $20 on the Malachi. QB of a potential college football playoff team makes sense. Matthew Sluka, my guy. Dylan Gabriel. Oh, this is still from Owen. Rocco Beck, jersey number 3 of 5. Bought it for 17. I'm going to list that for like 40 to 50 bucks. See what happens. Hopefully that's gradable. Dear Lord, please. And then a couple of Aiden O'Connell's Optic Hollow and the Shock. Probably got those for $8 combined. And these Toy Story cards, I really want to try to get. These are 2 of them that I was going to buy raw. Some people had them graded for like $30 a piece. I think they'd be cool looking in an SGC slab. We'll see. That's everything. Cool mail day. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next video. Peace.